90% over of land back to the desert and Dusty one. The favorite for Gideon, but some teams as well, which is Gig Fam, they are not playing today.
Yes, these teams might be quite happy to know that Gig Fam is actually not playing today because we have seen how Damru actually be really good in this map. And thank you so much again to our observer lineup XCYR and NGEK Topcast as well as Zai for bringing the action to us. The flight path will come from the north to the south this time. Well, it's going to be very interesting to see are these teams going to rinse and repeat what they did before.
Honestly, so far, I would say this is like the best flight path we've seen so far from Miramar.
Yes.
Like
Entirely, yes.
Like, mwah, beautiful, right in the middle. You can get anywhere you want into the map. If you want to go to Ruin, sure, it's going to take a little bit of trekking. However, it's still pretty okay. The question is, where is the circle going to be, and whether you've kissed Matoy's hand in hopes that you gain some favor by the order of the circle.
Well, we have to wait and see. Hopefully it will be a balanced, middle, centralized circle here. Because the flight path kind of going that way. Well, the thing is, when the flight paths kind of balanced out everything, the circle does too. That's the funny part of it.
Yes, that's true. We have seen this kind of flight path before, if I'm not mistaken, and the circle actually goes towards the north side at the side of El Pozo. That area has a lot of high hills, and we have already seen that Team Secret actually likes those kind. But check this out! The circle is really kind. Someone kissed Matoy's hand.
Yeah, man. That circle is really sexy there. It's not going towards the top western side of the map like it has twice in the previous games.
There's a lot of rage in that statement there.
It's not a lot of rage. It's more of like it's a neutral statement. I'm not too against having a neutral circle, but I would have liked a little bit more hilltops for more dynamic play.
That's kind of true, but I don't think this time around Team Secret from St. Martin gonna just camp it out on the high ground like they used to do before. So because the center of the circle is not quite there, it's actually quite edge of the circle where they used to camp on top of that mountain. So maybe they will have to move a little bit down to the center of the map there, maybe bomb into Resurgence very soon because they are actually quite in the center of it.
Yes, absolutely agree. But check this out. Looks like H2YKV was in a little bit of trouble there, but looks like we didn't see a repeat of what happened to Manparang recently.
Oh my goodness, look at Matoy's stats here.
Wow.
Holy cow.
7.
This is savage.
7k, 34 total kills. My god, this guy.
How do you think you hide it?
Honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't say too much.
Did somebody already reach 10k damage by today then?
Good god, that must be pretty nuts.
Insane.
If anyone were to do that, it'd probably be Yuhai.
Or 6. This between these two. But then
or
6.
6. Yep.
6 not getting enough kills because they're kind of out way too early for Resurgence.
Hey, I mean, you never really know because they have hit 10 kills before, so not necessarily true if Yuhai is the one getting all the kills. As long as he's within your target sights, you knock him down, and I don't know, you don't necessarily have to fight everyone else. You might as well take it, right?
Yep, quite true. Quite true. I can never deny that. If not, I get roasted in the middle here. But Resurgence on the other hand around Graveyard, where they always landed on, which if they move a little bit to the west side, will bump into Team Secret, which they never do actually.
Yeah, never do. They seem to know how to avoid Team Secret, at least at the early stages. And now we're heading over to Team NoRecoil. Sinbi here seems to have the whole compound to himself. There's a good amount of high ground here that he can scout up for his team at the same time if he wants to. And now his stats come out 2.6k total damage, 14 kills. The only thing that he needs in his score chart is a chicken dinner.
Oh, the only thing that he's missing, the last achievement that hasn't been attained just yet.
Yeah, they still have 8 placement, but overall, I don't think it's too pretty for the side of them for Team NoRecoil. We're talking about 8 placement for just today, but we're gonna have the overall standing by the end of the day today. Look at that. In case you guys missed the whole day games, first game was won. It was won by Tara, and the next one was actually Bapak in Erangel. Secret got themselves 1 chicken and Vikendi. Sanok again is Tara Esport, while Dingoz just managed to get on Erangel for the last game, the 5th one.
Now to determine the very last one here, as the teams, knowing how Miramar is like, it always starts off a little slow. It's a very large map, very expansive. A lot of teams don't choose to fight early on because rotating in this map is such an absolute pain that you need to prioritize focusing on getting your loot and also grabbing your vehicles.
Yes, absolutely. Vehicles is very important. So Jaeger here, he'll need to find something really, really soon because we see other teams, BTR, H2O, they have gotten vehicles all for themselves. And we do see here Zolly picking up a minivan which has good amount of HP. This can definitely help in case the circle comes to an open area. They can use this as a wall. And looks like they may have 2 of them.
Well, Bigetron and Picado can never be separated. FV on the other hand, around, I think this kind of seems like around Chimasera. I hope it is. I'm not quite sure, but the rest of the team of Rose Esports still on the move. I do notice the palm trees are very beautiful, by the way.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just can't stop looking at it because look at that rendering. It's kind of very pretty.
I would argue it's a mirage, but it's like,
Okay, fine. Thanks, guys. Back to Impala. Let's go. Traitor. Oh, Traitor.
Yes.
They are actually at the bottom of the bottom.
They are really struggling. They have really been struggling the past few games, and for sure for this entirety of the day. They could look to maybe get a chicken dinner here, and that's definitely going to be a good mood booster, especially when you're going back. You want to end on a really high note, and that can be the same. That can be set for the same for every other team here. You want to end on a high note. You want to sleep happy tonight, right?
Yes, absolutely agreed here. And now looks like some teams are actually going towards the middle here. We do see Team Secret really favoring middle areas in this map, but they may meet up with Tara as well as RSG very, very soon.
Well, they are kind of neighbors when it comes to choosing compound. The same goes for Exis and Divinity a little bit on the north side. And I think FV, which is Flash Division Unbeatable, will actually open fire. And we can see they are already fighting over the place here for Tara, engaging, if I'm not mistaken, Resurgence. At the same time having Team Secret to join in as well. That is actually very messy place to be in.
You're gonna have to watch out very carefully, especially for Tara here. RSG going to have to play lower guard. However, they do have a little bit of a flanker with Small Boy, who actually is pretty close to them. But look at that Iron Pro, 6K. RSG didn't necessarily look like they were doing too hot for the entirety of the previous days, but today they've really been picking up the pace.
Yes, they've been picking up the pace here, and now they really need to pick up the pace fast because Muffin has their eyes onto team members of RSG. Oh, Muffin, they've been spotted, so they definitely know exactly where Muffin is. But the good thing about Tara's position is that they are very, very hard to spot out. And Voki now right out in the open, got some shots on him.
They're quite high on top of the mountain, but question is, if the circle doesn't favor them, it's a hard down just how to climb that down from onwards, because you see Resurgence slowly trying to catch them out for Tara. But we do have quite a scene here because if I'm not mistaken, Team Secret just passed them by as well.
They're going to be lobbing, underhanding the grenades down. Oh man, looks like they are taking damage back, and it's good that they're taking damage from Tara. It means that Resurgence understands that, okay, we got to pressure them while they're trying to peek. That way we have an opportunity to maybe take them out. And RSG, they're not backing away from this fight. They are very adamant on taking Tara out.
And yes, Voki here. Let's see, Voki is actually very, very far, but the first airdrop is around the compound, and Groza is in there with a 4x score, and of course all the level 3 stuff as well.
There's somebody just next to it, if I'm not mistaken. It was Bapak, right?
Yeah, it was Bapak.
And he happens to drop by the airdrop around the team that's most aggressive today.
And Volky, again, trying to be a distraction. However, there are other members of RSG at the base of this cliff. Tara is just trying to figure out a way to take him out, while the rest of RSG is trying to figure out a way to take Tara out.
Oh, jumping into Bigetron, they're actually taking up the hills. This used to be secret mountain. They always hug to this. It's just at the outskirts of St. Martin, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't see secret anywhere. Kind of weird.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point here. Where is Team Secret, or is this the same? Is this the correct mountain that usually Secret usually sits on? I'm not entirely sure based off of this landscape just yet. But let's see what Dingoz are up to as they rotate across the map in hopes to find somebody and get back into the circle.
Yes, Dingoz now, they're using a fast vehicle, but it's also very, very open. So this vehicle is very vulnerable to sniping. It's not entirely the best vehicle. You want to hold on to the last circle. But then again, Muffin looks like he has eyes on Voki. Oh, Voki now in trouble. Oh, the shots onto Voki. Only 40% left. Oh, just that one shot left. Voki is now knocked down.
It's a hot place for him. Have to hop on. But now they are going down for more. This is just too easy for Muffin. I can hear his evil laugh. Just shooting, keep on tap. That's a whole lot of Resurgence that been pinned down. No way out of that.
That was a tough pill to swallow. They already have suffered one casualty here. It looks like they have no way to actually deal with Tara, and it looks like when they wanted to disengage, Taro just didn't let them go. Lings landing those shots, knocking down two. Now Small Boy is next on the platter as Muffin is taking a more aggressive position to wait for that smoke to go down. Look at Muffin's angle here.
Yep, Muffin is definitely going like, yep, you always have me for your meals, but now it's my turn to have you for my meals. Muffin has his eyes on Small Boy. Small Boy tries to make a run for it, but then Small Boy is taking a lot of damage there. He will need to be really, really careful and make a run for it. Small Boy now winning the last time, but he goes back and forth. Oh! He was dancing, but looked like that dance did not do him enough, being the first one to go out.
They have nothing to cover themselves. Resurgence quite in a hot spot there to run away. Just like a worm in the middle of desert. There's no way they can actually get out from there.
Nah, they just got baked this time. That's a little unfortunate, but Dingo's pretty good stats overall. 4K as well as 20 kills. Alright, I can respect that.
Well, another drop here with MK14 and Nat jumping into around Graveyard. Quite a scene here. Nat going against Team Secret again.
Yep, and now we do see Matoy here trying to find a different angle here from inside of the building, prepping up that grenade. Very, very soon we may see a toss here. Matoy going to be the NBA All-Star, prepping up. 3, 2, 1, and it should land and it should blow up, but no one. Oh, looks like it may hit a little bit of clip there.
It clipped half HP just now. That's the circle we've been waiting for. Not many teams actually inside of it. We have Bapak. There's also a Rose Syndicate. Rose Syndicate has been predicting the circle quite a-okay. Bigetron, on the other hand, has been engaged again by Bapak. I swear to God, I know Boyka is actually really having a hard time against Bapak now.
Yeah, they keep seeming to bump heads into each other, and right now Team Secret need to deal with Ned, and Ned looks like they want to disengage here based off of the circle, but that minivan's going to be a little tough to get. He's going to aim down for anything at this point, hopefully to get a knockdown. Yuhai, can he get it? Nope, looks like they're too far away, and now Team Secret, you know, they're not going to be able to play like they usually do. Whoa, that was close.
Very close, and just now I think Yuhai tried to pop the tires, but it's kind of a long shot at that, but a nice effort there. Almost got it, but still not enough. While the rest of FV really migrating super fast with everybody get their own vehicles on the side of Bigetron. They are going for this mountain and holding on for quite some time now.
Yes, this reminds me of the Bigetron where they like to be in the pit. I remember during day one, a couple of games, a couple of maps, they repeat the same thing, and that actually worked out well for them. They know how to use the terrain to their advantage. So hopefully this time switching up to that strategy that they used during the day one, hopefully that helps them to climb up in terms of the standings.
They really need that. That's quite true. St. Martin, on the other hand, have Axis on their side. Axis, another team that kind of quite too soon back then.
Yep, and they still are in this game, which is really good, but we're gonna have to see in the next couple of phases as phase 4 starts rolling out. A lot of teams will feel the pressure of the proximity. They don't like sharing spaces, so that is going to mean blood.
That's quite true, Bapak. They're trying to get on the high ground. Everybody making sure they get as high as possible because that will give them the bird's eye view. Dingoz, on the other hand, will actually run away or walk into WoW Esports territory. At the same time, we do have Bigetron sneaking out at the back there.
Yeah, and you can see that WoW is also in the same vicinity within the structures of that warehouse, so they should be able to hold that position for now.
Yep, Team NoRecoil here just at the edge of the circle. They may want to gatekeep for a while because it's just only the third circle in, but they will need to decide what they want to do next very, very soon. Now moving over to Traitor, they will need to get into the circle, but Dingoz is just across them.
This is really, really tricky for Traitor to run away. Already got one down, knock, and they're finished off. For one of the Traitor. Dingoz already parked themselves for some times there, so it kind of make them a big U-turn, making sure they're going the other way. That one died member giving off a big information for the rest of the team. If he didn't die there, the rest of the team might just be wiped out.
Yeah, and now Traitor are rotating all towards the left side, sorry, the western side of the map, so they don't have to deal with the problem on the right, in hopes that they can find some kind of promising place to conquer down for the later circles. H2O again under fire from Team Secret.
Yep, iShot that has his eyes on. I do see him try to run away with a pan there. And now looks like he will need to find cover really, really fast because Yuhai is just not far away. Energy drink goes out. H2O will need to pass through the gatekeep here. Oh, it's not going to look good for them because the circle will move in about 15 seconds.
Well, Divinity, on the other hand, are actually gotta go with Tara, who just won themselves 2 chicken dinners, but they are doing the guardians of this area quite right. Some have a trader in the play zone just now. I think they bump into Team NoRecoil next. What an unfortunate event over and over again for Team Traitor. I think they got wiped out just now.
Yeah, they just got wiped out. That's really, really unfortunate. But now Team Secret taking care of business here as Squad 12, which is Team H2O in their vehicles, have to deal with them. And now it's going to be a full-on engagement. Yuhai, he's getting that nade prepped. He's calling his team like, I'm going to need some help here. There's quite a number of people. Oh, that's a really good grenade. How many is it going to hit? Looks like the first one does collide, chunking down Kagura to half HP, but now they are scurrying around. The nades are coming back too high. He hits the deck. He's down to 50 HP. He's gonna quickly apply some bandages to heal himself up and try to protect himself.
He's still staying at the same spot, trying to give us a lot of pressure, while the rest of Team Secret is actually trying to come up from the flank. He will be the distraction for Team H2O for now. Hopefully they don't take the bait way too long for H2O.
Yeah, they're going to need to get a support there as soon as possible. And you can see already, Biu, he's coming in with the buggy. He wants to help out Yuhai because there's no way he can hold that himself if they decide to commit to a full push.
Yep, H2O, they really need to find a way to get out of there because they're in a pit where it will be very, very difficult as the circle closes in. Yuhai definitely not letting them go, prepping up the second grenade here, and now getting ready, tosses it out. It will definitely hit someone. Yeah, a little bit of a clip there onto us, but no big damages. Yuhai trying to go for the flank here. He may see someone really, really soon.
At the same time, Bigetron already opened up fire against another team. We're still around Graveyard, experiencing some of the Team Secret Yuhai play right now. He is really trying to distract H2O as much as possible with the rest of the team coming out from the flanks. We have Biu just cornered everybody else, and Matoy as well, and iShot from the back. Look at this play style. They are placing the bait so perfectly well done on Yuhai, and the rest is history for H2O. Wiped straight away. They were overextended their state to just get one Yuhai, but Team Secret played way out of their hands.
Yep, and now, you know, Matsoy, he's controlling this area, was able to knock down another member of Team NoRecoil. They're going to be eliminating, sent back to the lobby. Bapak is going to take some pot shots over to BTR, and Tara is also going to be eliminated. The blood is in the water now.
Oh, now, and we do see lots of terrain fights here. Miss Rose Esports, Impunity, as well as Axis, they're in the same area. This will be very, very tricky. Impunity on the other side, they do see, oh, Jaeger here does have his No, just a little bit more. Just need that pixel shot there, and he will definitely get something out of that. Just need to be very, very patient. Don't simply take those shots. If not, he will reveal his position.
This is quite difficult terrain to play with multi-level terrain going up there. But Graveyard is quite vacant at the moment. But FV have to just pick a fight against Team Secret if they want to get into the circle safely. And at the same time, Bapak is advancing without any problem whatsoever. On the other hand, we're looking at IMP, Rose Esport, and X is still going at it with the rest of the team just gonna join in the fray.
And Impunity need to make a decision on who they're going to advance on first. They probably should take out somebody along their flank. Either it's going to be Axis or whether it's going to be Rose Syndicate. They need to make a choice. They can't split their fire.
Yes, they cannot split their fire, but iShot said, oh, looks like he has a lot of them on his crosshair. He just, oh, looks like that explosion might cost Bapak Esports. Oh, how lucky can you get here? A
My
drop just
God.
beside him. Oh no, whose hand did he kiss for this drop?
He got a sniper, he got a Groza and whatnot. Moreover, that's a free loot, and that just exploded.
Oh.
Bapak. That's a big explosion of vehicle just now. Probably just wiped out the whole team of Bapak. And apparently the rest of Team IMP can have such a hard time climbing down the hills here.
Yep, this is not looking good, and Impunity are making a run as they will take out and collect those points onto Rose Syndicate. They're going to be moving down. Very happy with their performance so far by IMP.
Oh, the happier one is definitely Mata. He's not letting this position go. This position is really good. He will have vision on multiple sides, and the rest of them will just need to fight off each other. Oh, those shots! And one by one, just look at him! Just taking those shots very slow and steady.
That tapping with that Mini 14, that is just ridiculously so accurate for Matoy. Clipping them one by one on the side of Axis. On the other hand, look at that, they try to advance, but at the same time Bigetron trying to go in but being denied entirely. We still have one IMP Jaeger at the back while FV healed themselves at the last minute. Team Secret on the other hand holding this ground right in front of him, just right in front of him. It's actually Axis gonna be wiped by Biu.
And now the grenade comes out from Axis. He needs to take one more member. He secures the kill. However, there is one more member of Axis within the smoke. He's trying to identify where he is. He knows the grenades are coming out, but where exactly is he going? He's trying to go around, and now Jink is in trouble. He runs into the smoke and hopes to catch him up, but Pew running out of ammunition. He switches over, and with one burst takes him out. Pew finds Axis's grave.
Oh my god, that's a fast reaction coming out from Biu, by the way.
It was really close there, but then again, now switching over to Yuhai taking out one by one team members of FP. Alpha goes down towards Yuhai, switching his side onto Impunity. Yuhai is on a rampage right now, and Team Secret hit the 10 kill mark.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, honestly, Team Secret, they're looking like they're on fire right now. They've got a prime position, they're allowed to snipe, and now they're just taking teams out.
Oh, but Nat on the other hand is the same thing. Even though he is solo player right now, he's throwing everything he has, and it will be a nuisance for Team Secret. Because look at that clipping just now. Luxy just has to make it hard for Team Secret. Like you said, they are currently unstoppable.
This is hard to watch. Oh
my goodness!
No!
That peak from Luxy Matoy. Oh my goodness! How much more accurate and calm can you be from there?
The discipline of where someone's crouching head would be. He was holding it for a long time, and he peeked it out and just domed him right through the skull.
Just don't let Matoy hold a Mini 14. You can see how big of a monster he is. He is just insanely so efficient and accurate when it comes to kills. And back to Team
another
Secret.
one, high shots.
There's literally 2 snipers going on for this team right now.
The oppression coming from these guys, and they also have the 8x scope, so they can really catch you when you peek out. So you got to be so careful. The back of his foot is open. However, it is a single shot rifle, so it's not going to be as consistent as Yuhai. Coming to secure the kill. What a big grenade! What a great match. A great ending coming in from Team Secret. A grenade to end all their lives right there. Oh, beautifully done.
My god, that was just speechless, man. look how good at the tapping done by Mato. He literally did clutch so much with that mini 14. That single tap on that mini 14.
If there's something you had to learn from this is to always make sure that if you have a sniper rifle, especially in Miramar, you want to get those tight